Coming to you from the Convocation Center in California, Pennsylvania, we have California women's basketball. The California Vulcans, they're taking on West Virginia State Yellow Jackets. Hello and welcome into the broadcast. I'm Stephen Ruffing, and we have some great basketball for you. West Virginia State, they come up to California in a non-conference exhibition. California, they are coming off an 80-59 win over District of Columbia. And in that game, California really came in, showed their strength, and they sit at a 9-1 overall record. They're number 11 right now in the state. The last game for West Virginia State Yellow Jackets, they suffered an 85-74 loss at Bellarmine on Saturday. The Yellow Jackets, they made at least 13 3-pointers in their last 3 games. Jasmine Davis has been shooting a combined 18 of 32 from the 3-point line. The last meeting between these two teams, the Vulcans, they scored the most points in recent program history last year on the road against the Yellow Jackets. 4 different players scored at least 20 points in the 114-83 victory over the Yellow Jackets. And these two teams have very different playing styles. West Virginia State loves to shoot those 3-pointers. California, not so much. California's ranked last in 3-pointers, with only 24 3-pointers made this season. Yellow Jackets on the opposite side with 97 3-pointers made. Let's take a look how these two teams compare to each other. California, despite not shooting those threes, and the Yellow Jackets, they'd like to shoot those 3-pointers. They look pretty much even for the points per game. The points allowed per game. California strong defensively. That's what Coach Strom likes to really implement in her game, that strong defensive hold. And you see that last stat on the graphic. They have averaging 15.3 steals per game, and the Yellow Jackets only 9.7. California, even though they don't like to shoot those 3-pointers, look at their 3-point percent, 28% to the Yellow Jackets, 29%. The field goal, 45% to the Yellow Jackets, 35%. And these two teams, although they have two different playing styles, it seems like California has the upper edge on this West Virginia State team. We're going to take a look at the starters for these two teams. For California, we have number 3, Shatara Parsons, the 6-foot senior from Harrisburg, PA. Number 11, Gianna Flood-Francis, the 5'7" junior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Number 14, Natalia Casals, the 5'8" redshirt sophomore from Granollers, Spain. Number 15, DJ Hahn, the 5'10" sophomore from Warren, PA. She has been making a huge impact in her second season with the Vulcans. And then finally, number 22, Mia Cushon, the 5'8" junior from Raytown, Montana. And on the West Virginia State side, we have number 11, Jasmine Davis, 5'11" senior from Syracuse, New York. Number 23, Jordan Miller, the 5'5" sophomore from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Number 25, Denisha Bowman, the 6'4" junior from White Creeks, Tennessee. And number 42, Arisha Hines, the 5'6" senior from Jeffersonville, Indiana. We take a look at the Yellow Jackets. As I said before, Jasmine David, she shot for a combined 18 of 32 from beyond the arc. That's 56.3% during the game on Saturday, their last contest. And let's take a look at the PSAC standings. California tied for first at 5-0 with Edinboro and IUP. And if they could get a win here, that would only make their chances of moving up even better.
profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other
California will take on West Virginia State today, and they will be back in the Convocation Center for a PSAC matchup against Edinboro, and that is going to be an even bigger game.
Consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited.
As we're getting ready for tip-off, we're going to take a quick break for the national anthem.
Center on the campus of California University of Pennsylvania for today's women's basketball game between the visiting Yellow Jackets of West Virginia State University and your California Vulcans. Now, would you please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
And after that rendition of the national anthem, we are ever so close to tip-off as these two teams, they will be doing their starting lineups. And if you're wondering why I'm by myself on this broadcast, of course you may know that students are on Christmas break. That could be a reason for the lack of audience in the Convocation Center right now. A couple local fans out here to support the Vulcans.
The Yellow Jackets are coached by head coach Charles Marshall and assisted by coach Ginny Mills.
In California, they have been on an absolute roll. They are on a 4-game winning streak. So far undefeated in the month of December. Their last loss came November 29th against Ohio Dominican. That was a tough loss, tough loss. That's their only loss this season so far. They fell 93-75, but since then, it has been all California. December 2nd at Bloomsburg, they won 61-38, an absolute domination. And then the very next day, they traveled to East Stroudsburg, a very, very busy schedule. And there's no break about this Christmas break for the Vulcans. They won that game 78-69. Then just 6 days later, they were at Shippensburg, a 4-game away stretch, and to come out 3-1 on the road, all 4 games, is very impressive for these women's Vulcans. At Shippensburg, it was a 65-56 win for California, and of course, just 2 days ago against District of Columbia, traveling up to California. California came away with a win, 80-59, as I said before, and they're going to be looking to continue this run. Of course, they have West Virginia State, and as I said before, they have Edinboro in 11 days. That game's going to be 1 o'clock in the Convocation Center. And on the 3rd, back in the Convocation Center against Gannon, that's going to be, on paper, it looks like California could win that game. But you never know. The PSAC is the wild, wild west. But that game against Edinboro, I mean, that is going to be an absolute roller coaster. California's waning part of the season is going to be pretty insane, as they have a lot of PSAC competition coming up. But right now we have West Virginia State in a non-conference matchup. Shadera Parsons will be going up for the tip-off. Ball is up, and this game is underway. Number 14, Natalia Casals, takes the ball at the point, passes it off to Mia Cushon. Casals tries to go across the court to a pass to number 11, Gianna Flood-Francis, but that one was just swatted away. DJ Hahn, the sophomore, will bring this one in. Natalia Casals take the ball at the top of the key. Over to Cushon. Casals now at the corner. Gives it back to Cushon. Cushon tries to dribble. She almost gives it away. Gets it right back at the top of the key. Finds Parsons. Parsons dribbles, goes up, blocked away. And now the Yellow Jackets will have their first offensive possession. Across the half-court line. He's going to drive, pass it out. Wide open in the corners, number 32, Mari Grace. That one was no good. Rebounded by the Vulcans. Casals. Passes it off to Francis. Finds Casals. Casals going to slow this one down. Casals at the top of the key. Back and forth between her and Francis. Francis finds Parsons. Parsons in the corner. She's going to take a shot. That's going to be off the rim and out. Rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. California can't find a point, neither can West Virginia State. Another three from the Yellow Jackets off the backboard and out. Rebounded by Jordan Miller. Jordan Miller goes up, and she's going to be fouled. I'm sorry, California is going to take a charging foul. DJ Hahn will inbound this. Still no points. 1:20 played in the first quarter. DJ Hahn takes it right at the NCAA logo. Bounce pass to Parsons. Parsons double team. She's struggling. Casals wide open for a three. No good off the rim. Rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. Arisha Hines drives in. Doesn't like what she sees. Stops. Finds someone under the hoop. Tosses it out. That's number 32, Amari Grace. No good. Another three. Jasmine Davis, no good from beyond the arc. And a lot of commotion going on, and we'll see which way this ball will go. It's going to be West Virginia State's ball. And already this game is filled with three-pointers from West Virginia State, but still no points on the board. This one's going to be inbounded by the Yellow Jackets. DJ Hahn. Yellow Jackets going to drive, still no good. DJ Hahn gets the rebound. Casals. She's going to take charge for this Vulcans offense. Hahn. She's going to take a three herself, and that's no good. Misses everything. This ball's going to go out of bounds. Flood-Francis tried to save that one, but she had no luck doing so. Arisha Hines slowly makes her way past the half-court line. She's going to drive. She's going to step. She's going to put a layup, and that's good. The first 2 points of the game, you got to wait 2.5 minutes to see it, but the Yellow Jackets are on the board, 2-0 over the Vulcans. DJ Hahn controls this one. No good. Gives it up to the Yellow Jackets. Arisha Hines taking on Flood-Francis. Finds a teammate, Denisha Bowman. Bowman drives, puts a layup, and that's good as well. Yellow Jackets have a 4-point lead over the Vulcans. Vulcans still struggling to put points on the board. Natalia Casals at the top of the key. Shatara Parsons. Flood-Francis tries to find BB George. It's intercepted by her own teammate, Cushon. Cushon puts a shot up, no good. This ball's tipped out of bounds. They're going to say it went off West Virginia State, and the California Vulcans will take over. Continuing this offensive stand, DJ Hahn will inbound. Casals finds Hahn. Hahn taking on a Yellow Jacket, finding Flood-Francis. Francis not liking what she sees, pass it over to Casals. Shatara Parsons will take over. She takes on a couple Yellow Jackets, finds Hahn for three. Hahn didn't have anything, tries to drive, and she's going to be fouled. California 0 for 5 from the field. Yellow Jackets, they have attempted 4 3-pointers. They have not been able to capitalize on any of them. Parsons finds Hahn. Hahn drives, no good. Puts another shot up, and that's no good. Kushan gets a rebound, that's no good. Hahn trying to put something on the board. Kushan gets the ball, she's going to be fouled. California will inbound this on the baseline. California really, really struggling in the early parts of this first quarter. Something very surprising to see. California looking like the favorites coming into this game. West Virginia State has been struggling, a 3-7 record thus far. DJ Hahn at the NCAA. Flood Francis finds Casals. This one's going to be tipped. Casals has trouble at first, gets her hands on it. She's going to drive. She's going to find Flood Francis. Flood Francis makes a move, puts a shot up, and she's going to be called for a traveling. California still unable to put any points on the board. Coach Strom might want to think about call a timeout, but they have been really controlling the offense. Arisha Hines dishes it off to a teammate. Inside to Denisha Bowman. Bowman is going to be fouled before she puts that shot up, and West Virginia State will inbound this at their own baseline. The first sub of the game, Bianca Jasper, will come in to give Casals a break. 5:30 left in the first quarter. 4-0 West Virginia State. Arisha Hines drives, puts a shot up, and that's good. 6-0 West Virginia State leads the Vulcans. 4 points for Hines. Bianca Jasper, she's going to control this offense. She's going to quarterback the Vulcans. Hahn has that ball at the far elbow. Shatara Parsons makes a move, drives, puts a shot up, and there it is. The first 2 points for the Vulcans in this game. They still trail by 4. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Arisha Hines makes a move on Parsons. Toss around the perimeter. Finally a shot from Jasmine Davis. Jasmine Davis bounces off the rim 1 or 2 times. Finally falls through. The first 3-pointer of this game for West Virginia State. The Jackets, they're up 9-2 on your Vulcans. Vulcans, after a really slow start, haven't picked it up. Jasper finds Hahn. Parsons at the top of the key. Dishes it off to Flood Francis, makes a move. Now she's under the net. She puts a shot up. That's blocked. Tushawn gets the rebound, puts a shot up, and that's no good. Arisha Hines drives, finds Amari Grace. Amari Grace is good for 3. This is the first double-digit lead of the game. The Jackets are up 12-2 over the California Vulcans, and this is something that you and I both couldn't have predicted coming into this game.
Fans, today's contest is brought to you by the following supporters of Vulcan.
Let's take a look at the California team leaders. Parsons leading this California team in scoring, averaging 23 points a game, which is outstanding. Rebounds, Kushan, we haven't talked really much about it, but she has been lighting it up on the boards. Assists, Casals, she likes those helpers, and steals, Parsons and Kushan. Kushan tied for 32. Minutes per game is Parsons. She is the leader. She is the California veteran on this team. Let's take a look on the other side of the bench. The West Virginia State team leaders. Hines, of course, leading in scoring. Bowman in rebounds. She has a lot of height underneath that net. Jackson leading in assists. Hines leading in steals as well as minutes per game. And she has been lighting it up thus far in this game. She has 4. Amari Grace has 3. Denisha Bowman has 2. And Jasmine Davis also has 3. Early on in this game, West Virginia State really struggled from beyond the arc. Now they're starting to find their game. California, they still can't find theirs. They're 1-11 from the field. 9.1%. 5 for 10 for West Virginia State. They're shooting 50% from the 3-point. West Virginia State is 2 for 6. California has taken 2, but they have failed to capitalize on any three-pointers. Bianca Jasper, she's going to be controlling this offense, trying to find something she likes. She sees Parsons. Parsons puts a wild shot up. This ball's going to be saved by Bianca Jasper. She should have just let that one go out. It would have been California's ball, but she stepped out. The Yellow Jackets will take control. Abby Sporio comes in to replace Mia Couchon. 3:45 left in the first quarter. The Jackets still lead by 10. Arisha Hines at the top of the key, makes a move on Sporio. Now takes on Parsons. Inside, a shot's put up, no good. DJ Hahn with a rebound, fighting off a Yellow Jacket. She finds Jasper. Jasper's going to slow this one down. Parsons now at the elbow, finds Flood Francis. Dishing that ball off to Sporio. Hahn takes a long two off the rim and out. Flood Francis fights for that one. There's going to be a foul on the Yellow Jackets. California will inbound this one from their baseline. That foul's going to be on number 23, Jordan Miller. That's her second. Already 2 fouls in the first quarter, and there's still 3 minutes left to go. Alexandra Jackson will check in for the Yellow Jackets. Jasper inbounds to Sporio. Sporio, she'll quarterback this California offense. Finds Hahn. Jasper at the top of the key. Rotating that ball all around the perimeter. Sporio, bounce pass to Parsons. Parsons puts a shot up. She's going to be called for traveling. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Something California needs to figure out in order to put points on the board. 2:45 left in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets still up 12-2. A slow start, even from both sides. Alexandra Jackson finds Arisha Hines. Hines down low to Jasmine Davis. Jasmine Davis puts an easy shot up to make this a 12-point game. California in a rut, need to get themselves out of it. Sporio with speed finds Flood Francis. Flood Francis with a long two from the three-point line. West Virginia State is going to be forced to call a timeout. California was swarming number 25, Denisha Bowman. And I wish I could tell you what California needs to do in order to get back in this game, but right now West Virginia State is just all over this Vulcans team. And this is something I know you and I both couldn't predict coming into this game. California struggling on offense, and that is the main storyline. We're going to take a look right before these two teams come out of their timeout. California 1 for 14 from the field, 6 for 12 for West Virginia State. West Virginia State is shooting 50%, California only 7.1%. 2 for 6 from beyond the arc for West Virginia State, 0 for 2. West Virginia State loses control of this ball. That's Jasmine Davis. She's going to retreat to the California Cavalry. The Yellow Jackets will inbound right in front of media row. Alexandra Jackson to Jasmine Davis. Jasmine Davis from downtown nails another three, and this is just getting worse and worse for the Vulcans. Down by 15 with 1:50 left to go in the first quarter. DJ Hahn just barely gets a hold of this one. Alexandra Jackson makes a nice play to get that ball to Davis. Davis puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Bianca Jasper. Jasper has Parsons, a nice bounce pass. Parsons, too much for her, gets a fingertip on it as it just rolls away from her out of bounds. And this is going to be Yellow Jackets ball. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Alexandra Jackson finds Arisha Hines. Hines steps back. She's going to drive. She's going to put a tough shot up. In and out. Rebounded by Bianca Jasper. Flood Francis takes on 3 Yellow Jackets as they retreat. Jasper at the top of the key calling out the plays for her Vulcans. Jasper on the far side in front of West Virginia State's. Jasper with a 3, no good. Rebounded by Jasmine Davis. Davis, that tall presence underneath the West Virginia State hoop. This one's at the top of the key. Jasmine Davis controlling, has DJ Hahn on her back. Finds Arisha Hines. Hines finds a teammate, Denisha Bowman. Bowman puts up a shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Hahn. Flood Francis makes a move. She's going to be fouled, and she will go to the line. California will do anything they can just to put something on the board. Denisha Bowman's first foul of the game. Flood Francis' first free throw is missed. She will attempt her second with only 33 seconds left to play, and her second free throw is made, getting California on the board, but they're still down by 14 with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson. This one's going to be given away. Bianca Jasper tries to get a steal, but it's still going to go out of bounds off California. And West Virginia State will inbound this one. Hines finds Jackson. 15 on the shot clock. Hines is going to try to control this one, maybe for the last shot. 3 seconds off from the play clock and the shot clock. 3 for West Virginia State, no good. Shatara Parsons gets a rebound, 2-1. And the first quarter will come to a close. California, an unsuspected first quarter, I must say. The Jackets up 17-3 over California. When we come back, more women's basketball here on CUTV and the PSAC network.
Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Oh, what a play!
18 universities.
How competitive is this?
23 championships.
It's over. We have new PSAC champs.
7,100 student athletes. Make the PSAC yours.
My PSAC is passion.
My PSAC is pride.
PSAC is Pennsylvania.
Passion, pride, Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
And welcome back to the Convocation Center. California, like I said before the break, trailing by 14 points. I'm Stephen Ruffing. And California really struggling early on in this game. Hopefully they can come out of this break and figure something out against this West Virginia State team. California really eager to be on this Christmas break, and you could sense that kind of setting in. But like I said, they are coming off a pretty tough schedule. Parsons drives in, puts a shot up, and finally good. California has 5, down by 12. Parsons putting early points on the board at the start of this second quarter. Jackson makes a move on Sporio, drives. She's going to dish it out to Jasmine Davis. Davis nails that 3 to make this a 15-point game once again. Sporio dishes out to Flood Francis. Francis, she drives, finds Jasper. Along 2, no good. Rebound by West Virginia State. That's Hines. Hines takes on Sporio. Sporio tries reaching in, no good. Hines at the top of the key, trying to figure out something against Sporio's lockdown defense. She tries, she finds Jackson. Jackson drives. Jackson to Hines. Driving in against Sporio. She tries to make a move. Sporio makes a steal. Now Jasper controls the Vulcans, finding Sporio. Back over to Jasper, trying to slow this one down, trying to figure something out against this Yellow Jacket defense. Hahn over to Parsons at the top of the key to Sporio. Sporio drives, makes a move, and she's going to be called for a double dribble. And California can't get any luck their way. Sporio walks back to the other end of the court. Jackson slowly making her way across half-court line. Taking on Sporio. Davis is going to drive. She's going to be fouled. There's going to be a foul on Davis. I'm sorry. It's going to be Davis's first of the contest. DJ Hahn will inbound for the Vulcans. West Virginia pressing the Vulcans, making sure they can't get anything going. Kushan, wide open lane, finds Parsons. Parsons, wide open layup. That's good. California has 7, down by 13 with 8:10 left in the first half. Hines drives against the Vulcan, makes a nice move. Dishes it back out to Davis. Davis, just a bad pass, 2 feet in front of her to Jackson. Jackson controls, drives against Parsons. Finds Hines, Hines fakes her shot, puts a shot up, and that's good. The Yellow Jackets just absolutely on fire, figuring every way around the California defense. And this Sporio, unaware of her surroundings, that ball is going to be knocked out of Sporio's hands. DJ Hahn will grab a hold of it. Hahn was tripped up by Davis. And Davis will draw her. It should be her second foul. They're going to say it's her first. California will inbound right in front of West Virginia State's bench. That's going to be DJ Hahn. Jasper calling out the plays. Ordering her troops where to go. She makes a move, finds Hahn. Parsons drives, puts a wild shot up, no good. And Shatara Parsons will go to the line for 2. That's going to be on number 25, Denisha Bowman. Parsons for her first free throw. It's going to be good. California has 8. Coming out of that first quarter, California shooting 3 for 18 from the field. Not getting any better, but also not getting any worse. West Virginia State shooting 9 for 19. California 16.7% from the field. Shatara Parsons' second shot was no good. Jasper, luckily, getting the rebound. DJ Hahn. Over to Sporio. Hahn drives, makes a move, puts a shot up, no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by West Virginia State. Jackson takes on 3 Vulcans by herself. She's going to get rid of this one. Davis with a shot, a long 3. That is no problem for Davis. She comes back again with another 3-point for West Virginia State. 25-8 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Davis takes another offensive foul. They're going to say that's her second. Michael LaShawn Everhart makes her way in for the Yellow Jackets. Sporio controlling this ball. Over to Kushan. Now into the hands of Jasper. Sporio is going to drive, kicks it out to Jasper. No good, though. Not enough juice on that pass. Hines picks it up for the Yellow Jackets. Wide open is Amari Grace. Amari Grace with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Kushan, who has been dominating the boards in this game. Sporio with a pass from Parsons. Tries driving, kicks it up, back out to Parsons. Finds Jasper. Jasper wants to slow this game down. A wild pass intercepted by the Yellow Jackets. Jackson is going to take on Hahn. Kicks it out to Amari Grace. Amari Grace is going to be called for traveling, and the California Vulcans will take that ball right back. 6 minutes left in the first half. California still struggling. Can't figure anything out right now on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Can't find a way to shut down that three-point game from the Yellow Jackets. Parsons is going to be fouled and one. She'll go to the line. California finally hitting double digits. 14 minutes of gameplay it took for the Vulcans to hit double digits. They finally do, trailing by 15 against West Virginia State. Parsons shooting one. Off the back of the rim, up and good. 25-11, a 14-point game. 5:55 left in the half. Hines comes back down, no good. Hahn with the rebound. Hahn slows down right before. Almost being mauled by Hines. Gets the ball off to Jasper. Hahn for three. Hahn no good for three. Off the rim, into the hands of Flood Francis, finds Parsons. Parsons puts a shot up. Parsons, she has 12 now, leading all players in this contest with points. 12 of the 13 points for the Vulcans come from Shatara Parsons. What an outstanding first half she is having, trying to get her players back into the game. Hines tries driving, kicks it out. Everhart tries driving, tries putting a shot up, no good. Vulcans get the ball back with 5 minutes left in the half. Jasper with a jump shot from the free throw line, gets her own rebound, finds Parsons, but they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. What hustle from Jasper. And you're starting to see a spark for the Vulcans. As we're taking the timeout, we will take a look at the PSAC West standings. Boy, you can't get any more tight up in those first three teams in the top of the PSAC West. Edinburgh leading right now, 5-0 in the conference, 8-0 all overall in IUP, 5-0, 10-0 overall. California, 5-0, but 9-1 overall. That was that loss at Ohio Dominican. Boy, was that a tough loss traveling, and that was the start of that long road stretch. Now let's take a look. The eastern part of Pennsylvania, PSAC East standings, East Stroudsburg. A different story, a very different story on the eastern side. Three teams without a win, Cheney, Lockhaven, and Shippensburg. Or I'm sorry, without a conference win, but overall Cheney is 2-9, Lockhaven 1-8, and Shippensburg 1-10. East Stroudsburg is at the top, 4-1 and 6-3 overall. And Kutztown 2-3 in the conference and have that second place spot. Like I said, it's a completely different story in the eastern side of Pennsylvania. If California, if they could get a win against Edinburgh, we know how they play against IUP. Of course, with Mickey Glenn graduating, we know how she turned it on against those games against the Crimson Hawks. I'm eager to see what will happen when California meets up with IUP on the 17th of February. Back to the action, of course. West Virginia State trying to enhance their lead, but Flood Francis tries to put a stop to it, but ends up drawing a foul on the Yellow Jackets. That's going to be her first of the day. Jackson taking on Flood Francis. Parsons tries to reach in, break that one up, but Hines, she's going to keep it. She's going to drive. She's going to dish it out. That's going to be a shot for Everhart. Everhart no good for three. Gets the rebound. Whips it back out. Everhart over to Jackson. Jackson slowing this one. 4:20 left in the first half. Jackson finds Hatcher, who made her first appearance in this game. And now Everhart is going to be called with a travel, slowing down the Yellow Jackets' momentum, giving it over to California. The Vulcans on a roll right now. They have 13, only down by 12. Jasper takes on Jackson. Over to Couchon. Couchon over to Flood Francis. Flood Francis fakes left, goes right. Finds Couchon. Jasper goes to Hahn. Hahn puts a wild shot up, no good. Off the rim. It's going to be a jump ball. And possession goes to the Yellow Jackets. About 3:45 left in the first half. This game is flying by us. The Vulcans still trailing. Hines. Thought she had someone. Parsons was there to break it up, but she's going to draw a foul in the process. Parsons, that's going to be her first foul. DJ Hahn will take a seat. Gina Valacorsa will come into the game, making her first appearance of the day. And of course, California, without one of their best players, Sierra Barrett, for most of the season, for all of the season so far. Michael LaShawn Everhart gives that ball up. California will make their way back to the offensive side. They need something. They need something more than Shatara Parsons putting up 12 points to get back in this game. Flood Francis fakes left, goes right, finds Jasper. Valacorsa to Parsons. Back to Valacorsa. 5 to shoot. Couchon puts a shot up. Off the backboard, no good. Off the hands of Flood Francis and out of bounds. 3 minutes left in the first half. Rebecca Berghart stepping foot on the court for the first time for West Virginia State. Jackson. Over to Hines. Hines puts a shot up. That's way off. Rebounded by the Vulcans. Flood Francis puts up a jumper. And she has her third point of the night. And California has their 15th. Down by 10. Jackson makes a move, and she's going to be denied by Parsons. Valacorsa gets that ball. Steals it off a Yellow Jacket. Jasper over to Parsons. Now there's a spark. Parsons puts a shot up, way off. Rebounded by West Virginia State. Parsons gets that ball back. Puts a wild shot up. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. And finally, California, you're seeing a spark in their play. That could be a thanks to Parsons' blocked shot on the other end. Sierra Barrett teaching her a thing or two about what a hit looks like in volleyball, bringing that to the basketball court. Shatara Parsons, her first shot is good. California no longer down by double digits, down by 9. Now down by 8. Shatara Parsons has 13 of the 17 points for her team. The shot's going to be airballed, rebounded by Jasper. Jasper finds Valacorsa. Valacorsa has Flood Francis. She decides to take it herself, puts a shot up, gets fouled, and won. And just like that, the Vulcans are slowly making their way back into this game. Down by 6, and that could all change with this shot by Valacorsa.
Entering the game for the Yellow Jackets, number 44, Anna Ross.
Valacorsa readying her shot. Trying to make this a 5-point game. She doesn't. Off the back iron, out. Into the hands of Jackson. Jackson's going to take on Flood Francis. She's going to pass it inside to Anna Ross, who's making her first appearance. And just like that, she has her first 2 points, 27-19. A minute 40 left in the first half. Jasper over to Valacorsa. Valacorsa for 3, in and out. No good. Flood Francis with the rebound. She's going to find Valacorsa again. Over to Couchon. Back to Flood Francis. Valacorsa from the far side. 3, good. California inching their way back into this game. They're down by 5. A minute 13 and counting left in the first half. West Virginia State now on offense. Amari Grace slowing this game down. She sees that California's getting some momentum. Parsons almost gets the steal, but Amari Grace is going to step foot out of bounds. California will control the ball yet again. All thanks to the hustle of Shatara Parsons, who is playing the best basketball out of these two teams. Jasper lets the ball roll over towards her bench so she can get a word from Coach Strom. 50 seconds left in the first half. California down by 5. Pass it out to Valacorza. Valacorza for 3, no good. Off the back iron, tipped out by Shatara Parsons. 38 seconds left. West Virginia State will inbound this ball. Shatara Parsons is just lighting it up for the Vulcans. She's going to step out. Shatara Parsons is going to run. Thought she was going to be running to the locker room, but looks like she's having some trouble over on the bench. Back to the action. West Virginia State. It's going to be a call. The Vulcans will get the ball right back. Valacorza inbounds the ball to Jasper. Shot clock is off. California can hold on for the last shot going into the second half, and that would be a huge momentum boost for the women in white. Valacorza at the far elbow finds Couchon. Couchon drives, puts a shot up, no good, off the rim and out into the hands of Jackson. Jackson with the last minute shot, no good, and that's going to be off. California showing some signs of hope, a little spark to get back into this game. They trail by 5, West Virginia State 27, California Vulcans 22. We're going to take a quick break for halftime, and when we come back, we have more women's basketball action here on CUTV and the PSAC Network.
Dylan, what's wrong, man?
I just don't know how my family back home in Buchanan, West Virginia can watch our stuff up here.
They can follow us on Twitter, or they can like us on Facebook.
That's awesome. What about our sports? How can they watch that?
They could watch it live right on our YouTube channel.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
You're welcome. And welcome back into CUTV and the PSAC Network. I'm Stephen Ruffing, and we have California versus West Virginia State. West Virginia State a surprising 27-22 lead over the California Vulcans as we take a look at what happened in that first half with the halftime stats. Field goal percentage, California shooting 25% from the field, and that's a lot better from what they started with. In single digits for a majority of that first half, 37.9% shooting from the field for the Yellow Jackets, and that three-point percentage, something that we kind of speculated what was going to happen in this game, 41.7% from West Virginia State from beyond the arc. California, 14.3%. We know that they're a driving team, 62.5% on the free throw line, and the Yellow Jackets have not went to the line yet this game. Rebounds, a close one. 21 for the Vulcans, 22 for West Virginia State. Turnovers, 8 for the Vulcans and 10 for West Virginia State. In the steals, something that we are not used to seeing here. California with 3 steals and West Virginia State with 4. It's very rare you see the opposing team outmatching California in the steal department. And that could be a big reason why California is down in this game. They like those transition points. They like stealing that ball, going down the court, and getting points in that way. And it's very difficult to do that when West Virginia State is just posting up from beyond the arc and shooting from everywhere and anywhere. And, of course, majority of those shots have been going in. As we're getting ready to start the second half, Natalia Casals comes back in for the Vulcans. DJ Hahn, Flood Francis, Kushan, Shatara Parsons makes her way back in. West Virginia State is going to inbound this right at media row. Hines controls the ball, and when California went on their big run, Hines was on the bench. Casals guarding Hines. Kushan almost gets the steal. It's going to be a jump ball. California has the possession. California needs to come out fast and start getting some shots to fall through, as well as get some steals, because that's how they like to get their points. Flood Francis takes a floating pass from Kushan. Natalia Casals controls the ball at the top of the key. Kushan right in front of the bench. Flood Francis fakes right, left, and then goes back. All right, Kushan finds Casals. Casals drives, finds Parsons under the hoop, puts a shot up, and that's good. California gets the first points of this second half, and that's huge. California trail by 3, 9:20 left to go in the third quarter. Casals playing hard defense against Hines. California needs to control that perimeter. A nice move, but the Yellow Jacket player, Jordan Miller, is going to be called for a traveling. California will get this ball back. Getting momentum early on in the third quarter, the start of the second half, is huge for the Vulcans. It could be huge for the outcome of this game. Flood Francis at the top of the key, controls the ball, finds Kushan. Kushan, a long pass back to Flood Francis. DJ Hahn can't keep a hold of the ball. Slips out of her hands, and the Yellow Jackets will take control. Hines slowly makes her way past the half-court line, has Casals in front of her. Tries to make a move around. She drives, puts an easy shot up, makes her way past Natalia Casals with ease. And the Yellow Jackets have 29, and Hines has 8. Flood Francis finds Kushan. Flood Francis with a head fake, tries to pass to Casals, but that's going to be intercepted. Posted up from 3, no good. Rebounded by Hines. A long pass broken up by Kushan. That's going to go out of bounds for West Virginia State. And something very surprising that I'm not used to seeing is when Jordan Miller looked like had an open lane for the Yellow Jackets, she stops, postures up, and takes a 3, and it was no good. This one goes back to Hines off the back iron. No good. Hines tries to get control of it again, but it's going to be intercepted by Flood Francis. Flood Francis just turns the ball over, a unforced error underneath the West Virginia State hoop. Looked like she got pretty banged up in that play. She was dribbling the ball, lost control of it, and Hines was right there to pick it right back up. Looks like Sporia is going to come in for Flood Francis. Flood Francis grabbing that right hand, looking like she's in some pain.
Number 2, Abby Sporia.
Abby Sporia, like I said, makes her way back into the game. Hahn inbounds this to Kushan. Sporia with some speed makes her way past the half-court line. Over to Hahn, back to Casals. Casals over to Kushan. Parsons gets control. Sporio with a shot, in and out, off the backboard, and then back into the hoop. California down by 5, 7:30 left to go in the third quarter. Gina Valacorsa awaiting her appearance into this game. Hines makes a move, a spin move, puts a shot up, It looks like that would have almost impossible to go in, but Hines finds a way to get the Jackets 33. Casals over to Kushan. Just a passing game back and forth between the two Vulcans. Over to Sporio. Back to the far side. Kushan drives, and that one is going to be blocked. California still off to a rocky start. Better than what we've seen before. The shot's going to be blocked, but the referees are going to say it was a foul. Denisha Bowman will go to the free throw line. That was Shatara Parsons' second foul of the game. Bowman, her first shot is good. Gina Valacorsa makes her way in for the Vulcans. Alexandra Jackson makes her way in for West Virginia State. Hines will take a seat for the Yellow Jackets. DJ Hahn will take a seat for the Vulcans. Jackson, her second shot is up. And that is going to be good as well. 35 for the Yellow Jackets. 26 for the Vulcans. Sporio drives, puts a crazy shot up, rebounded by Parsons. Parsons no good, gets her own rebound. She's going to give it away to the Yellow Jackets. West Virginia State looking like they were lacking a little bit of communication. They figure it out, and now they're on the attack. Jasmine Davis makes a nice move, but fails to complete her shot. Casals with a beautiful pass to Kushan. Kushan, easy layup, 2 points for the Vulcans. California has 28. Alexander Jackson. This ball is going to be passed along. Off the back iron for three. No good. Off the foot of Denisha Bowman. Out for a Vulcans ball. Bianca Jasper finds her way back in the game. Natalia Casals will have a seat. Jasper. Valacorsa trying to get out of their own end. West Virginia State pressing. Sporio takes a floater pass over to Kushan. Kushan, short jumper for two. That's going to be good. California trails by 5 yet again. 5:45 left in the third quarter. West Virginia State on the attack. Jordan Miller controls the ball outside the perimeter. Shatara Parsons has her eyes on her like a hawk. Hines makes a move. She's going to drive, fakes her shot, puts a shot up, and no good. Rebounded by Parsons. Parsons comes flying in at the last second to get that rebound. Sporio wide open, layup, and that's good. California has 32 thanks to Sporio. They're only down by 3. Finally, California gaining some life. Hines fakes her shot, makes Parsons miss. Has an open three-pointer. No good. Kushan takes the pass from Sporio. And Kushan hesitates, takes a few steps, and gets called for the walk. California, we're seeing a spark again halfway through the third quarter. West Virginia State will make a substitution. Jasmine Davis makes her way into the game. Amari Grace finds Denisha Bowman. Bowman with a shot, no good. Off the hands of a Yellow Jacket. Out of bounds. California will regain possession. As we're going to take a timeout on the court, and we're going to take our timeout here as well. After the break, we have Vulcans women's basketball action right here on CUTV and the PSAC network.
Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Oh, what a play!
18 universities.
How competitive is this?
23 championships,
It's over. We have new PSAC champs.
7,100 student athletes. Make the PSAC yours.
My PSAC is passion.
My PSAC is pride.
PSAC is Pennsylvania.
Passion, pride, Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
And welcome back to the Convocation Center. 4:45 left in the third quarter. California only trailing by 3 right now. We saw a spark from the women in white right before that break. Gina Valacorsa will inbound the ball for the Vulcans. Jasper finds her way past Jackson, finds Valacorsa. Jasper trying to make a move against Hines. Finds Valacorsa. Valacorsa thinks about shooting. Decides not to. Finds Jasper over to Parsons. Parsons controls this ball. Finds a wide open Sporio. Sporio puts a shot up. No good. It's going to be blocked by Denisha Bowman. But Bowman is going to step out of bounds. She says no. The referee says yes. Bianca Jasper will inbound this one for the Vulcans at the far side of the court. Sporio finds a wide open Valacorsa. Valacorsa for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. Bianca Jasper is going to be called for a foul. Not giving Denisha Bowman any room. It's going to be Jasper's first foul of the game.
No, you're right.
Jackson makes a move on Sporio. Sporio trying to keep up. Ball's passed over to Hines. Hines almost loses it. Pass it over Sporio. Jumps, breaks it up. Jasper, a pass to Parsons. And California inching their way closer and closer to this lead. They're only down by 1 thanks to Parsons. Parsons has more than half the Vulcans' points with 18. The Vulcans have 34. The Yellow Jackets have 35. Now we're going to take a look at social media. Make sure you keep up with our YouTube sports page, CUTV Sports 1, where you can find all of the games and all of the broadcasts that we have done before. YouTube, our news channel, CUTV News Center, where you can catch all of our latest newscasts. Facebook, California University Television. We usually put all of our links to those 2 YouTube pages you see there, as well as our Twitter page at CUTV_PA. And of course, a big thank you and a big shout out to our sports information department, www.calvulcans.com, where we get all of our sports information from the SID himself, Matt Kiefer. California, you wouldn't have even think they would be in this game, watching the beginning of the game earlier in that first quarter, where California were trailing by double digits, and that's a high double digits. And right now, they're only down by 1 with 3:50 left in the third quarter, fighting, scratching, crawling, doing whatever they can to get back into this game. They're eagerly awaiting for this action to start again, as well as myself. Although, on paper, it's not the most important game to win, but you win this game, you go with a lot of momentum into the game against Edinburgh, and that's a huge game, fighting for that top spot. Back to the action, West Virginia State controls the ball. That's going to be Hines. Shtara Parsons will take her on. Hines fakes her shot, puts up a wild one, misses everything, and Valacorsa's there to get the rebound. Jasper puts up a jumper. She's going to be fouled. Almost an and one, but she will go to the line for 2. With these 2 free throws, California has a chance to take their first lead of this game. As there's a little switch up between Kushon and Shatara Parsons. Bianca Jasper politely waits her first shot. And this ball game is all tied up at 35-35. And for the first time in 26 and a half minutes of the game, California is not trailing. Jasper can take the first lead for the Vulcans in this game, and she doesn't. This game stays tied. That one's in and out and into the hands of the Yellow Jackets. Sporio, tight defense, as well as Jasper. Now, West Virginia State's going to be called for a travel. California gets that momentum and gets the ball. Amari Grace was the culprit of that walk. Bianca Jasper to Gina Valcorsa. Shot by Kushon. Kushon nails it. California has a 2-point lead, 37-35. The first in this ball game. 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Jackson for West Virginia State controls it. Over to Bowman. Bowman takes on Valcorsa. Valcorsa on her like white on rice. Hines drives, puts a shot up, and that's good. This game's tied up yet again. That's Hines' 14th point of the day. Sporio controls the ball. Over to Bianca Jasper. Jasper back to Sporio. Sporio has Valcorsa. She goes to it. Hard pass into Parsons. Parsons drives. No good. Gets her on rebound. Up again. Blocked. And into the hands of the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets, they have numbers. And Valcorsa takes a charge. I'm sorry. Valcorsa will be called for the block. That's going to be her first. And to me, from up here, looked like Valcorsa had her feet set, but of course, I'm not the one in the striped shirt. 2:12 left in this game. The game stays tied at 37. Amari Grace's first free throw is no good. We await her second. And no good as well. In and out off the rim. Into the hands of Jasper. Jasper slowing this one down. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 20 on the shot clock. Sporio to Jasper. Jasper, a bounce pass to Valcorsa. Sporio with a long 2. No good. Jasper fights for this ball. And California will get this one right back as 2 players dive for the ball. They're going to say it goes out off of West Virginia State.
Entering the game for the Yellow Jackets, number 23, Jordan Miller.
Jordan Miller makes her way into the game, subbing in for Amari Grace. Valcorsa inbounds the ball to Jasper. Valcorsa and Jasper just playing a game of pitch and catch. Jasper, wide open 3 off the front of the rim. Into the hands of Kushon. Kushon fights for it, but the possession is going to stay with the Vulcans as the jump ball was called. California lucked out on that one as Jasper had a wide open 3, but missed it. Failed to get the rebound, but luckily was called for the jump ball. California will remain on the attack. Fresh new shot clock. Jasper, bounce pass to Valcorsa. Valcorsa looks. She finds Kushon. Valcorsa working the perimeter. Tries to go to Jasper, broken up. Intercepted by Hines. Hines tries to force a play, force a 3-pointer. Passing the ball back to Jordan Miller. It was broken up by Jasper. California will get the ball right back. Sloppy play from Marisha Hines. one of the very few mistakes we've seen her make in this game. Jasper will slowly make her way past the half-court line. She'll set up her offense, goes to Sporio. Sporio has a couple decisions, goes back to Jasper. Working the perimeter. Valcorsa finally has an open shot, no good from three. Kushan fights for that rebound, puts a jumper up herself. California, they have that lead once again, 39-37. Under a minute to go left in the third quarter. Pass out to Hines. Going to be Denisha Bowman for three. I'm sorry, that's going to be Amari Grace, number 32 for West Virginia State. A big three, taking back that lead for the Yellow Jackets. Sporio. Shot clock, game clock off by 5 seconds. Shatara Parsons drives, puts a shot up, good. California takes another 1 point game, or a 1 point lead. Under 20 seconds. Shot clock is off. West Virginia can hold for the last shot of the game. Hines. Jackson, shot by Davis. Davis no good. Jasper gets a shot, or the ball back. Tries to go long, no good. And a little bit of a scrum to end the third quarter. We'll see what the referee has to say, as they're just going to let this third quarter end. The fourth quarter is coming up right after the break. The California Vulcans, they have a 1 point lead over the West Virginia State Yellow Jackets, 41-40. And I'm sorry, we'll keep it here. 1.1 seconds left in the third quarter. Sorry
Dylan,
about that.
what's wrong, man?
There was a late
I still know
foul
my
right
family
before
back
that
home in
buzzer
Buchanan, West Virginia
went
can
off.
watch our stuff up here.
They can follow us on Twitter,
That
or
one was
they
on
can
number
like us on
23 for the
Facebook.
Vulcans.
Awesome. What about our sports? How can they
Gina
watch that?
Vallacorsa.
They can watch it live right
And
on
this
our
ball's going to be
YouTube
stolen,
channel.
and the
Awesome,
shot
man.
is
Thanks.
not off in time. But California, they still have that 1 point lead, 41-40. Fourth quarter action coming up next here on CUTV and the PSAC Network.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful. No thanks.
Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
And welcome back into this close contest. Vulcans, they took a 1 point lead over the West Virginia State Yellow Jackets. So we're getting ready to get the fourth and final quarter of this game underway. California, they found their spark and they're starting to get their legs moving. They're starting to get some shots to fall. And they're finally back into this game. They have that lead, and we'll see if they can just close out this game. After this game, they will have an 11-day break until they're back here against Edinburgh on the 30th. But right now, it's the fourth quarter. West Virginia State, they will control the ball. Jackson with a shot, no good. Rebounded by the Vulcans. Sporio gives it off to Jasper. Jasper makes her way across half court. Kushan back to Jasper. Jasper makes a move. Bounce pass to Vallacorsa inside to Parsons. Parsons makes a move. Shots up. She's going to go to the foul line. Shatara Parsons, 20 points in the game. Having an absolute stellar performance. Her first shot was no good. And we await her second shot. It's up, and that's good. California now leads by 2, 42-40, 9:25 left in the fourth quarter. It's going to be a three from Jasmine Davis. Davis does it yet again from beyond the arc. Bellacorsa drives, bounce pass to Parsons, tries to force it. West Virginia State comes up with the ball. They have numbers. Davis with another three. No good off the back iron, rebounded by Miller. Miller with a three. Miller's going to be fouled, and she will go to the line. She won't shoot for two, folks. She will shoot for three. Miller, first time at the free throw line. She has 2 rebounds in this game, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 points. Her shot's up and no good. Her shot's up and she makes one. 44-42 in favor of West Virginia State. 8:50 left in this ball game. And this one looks like it'll come down to the wire unless California can just run away with it. Sporio to Couchon. Couchon drives, puts a shot up, no good, tries forcing that one. Looked like there was a little bit of contact, but West Virginia State is on the attack. Jackson. That one was forced over to Miller, broken up by Couchon. West Virginia State will inbound this right in front of their own bench. This ball is going to skitter out of bounds off the California Vulcans. West Virginia State will inbound. It's going to be Alexandra Jackson. Jackson finds a teammate. This one's going to be given up back to West Virginia State. Jackets controlling on offense right now. Hines drives, puts a shot up, no good. A tough shot rebounded by Parsons. Sporia with a long pass to Jasper. Jasper tries controlling, stops, finds Couchon. Couchon fakes her shot. Tries to force it to Sporio, no good. Hines picks it up. Hines gonna drive, tries going backwards. It's hard to go backwards when you're going full speed ahead. It's gonna be tipped out of bounds by Sporio. I believe the refs are going to say. 7:52 left in the ball game. Jackson inbounds it to Hines. Hines going to take on Jasper. Hines drives, fakes her shot. Finds Amari Grace. Jackson goes back to Hines. Jasper, tough defense on Hines. Hines puts up a jumper, and that's good. And you can't give her room when she's that close to the net. She'll make you pay with that jump shot. And this one's going to be passed right to the Yellow Jackets into the hands of Denisha Bowman. Back to Jackson. Mari Grace. And then back to the top of the key to Hines. Davis hands that ball off to Jackson. Jackson, one-on-one with Couchon. Tries to make a move. Couchon reaching in. Jackson finally slips by, puts a shot up, in and out, no good. Shatara Parsons waits to get that ball, gets the rebound, bounce pass to Jasper. Jasper has Shatara Parsons, as well as Couchon to her right. He goes over to Couchon right on the NCAA logo in front of her bench. And Coach Strom will take a timeout with 6:37 left in this ball game. It's a close one. Yellow Jackets have a 4-point lead over the Vulcans, 46-42. And coming into this game, looking at the two records, you would never think that West Virginia State would be up 46-42 with 6:37 left in the game against the 9-1, number 11 California Vulcans. Surprising, to say the least, as we're going to take a look at some of the stats. California 17 for 52 from the field. West Virginia State 18 for 50 from the field. 32.7% from the field for California, 36% for West Virginia State. California still has only made one three-pointer. They've taken 10 threes in this game, and that's just not their style. West Virginia State has taken 21. They've only made 7 shots from beyond the arc. California shooting for 10% from the three-point line. West Virginia State shooting 33%. Coach Strom took a full timeout, took a full minute timeout. California beating West Virginia State with rebounds, 39 for the Vulcans, 31 for West Virginia State. And if you want a stat, here's a stat for you, for all you sabermetric fans out there. 27 minutes and 3 seconds West Virginia had time with a lead, and only 1 minute and 41 seconds for the Vulcans. That is a stat. DJ Hahn, her shot's no good, rebounded by West Virginia State. It's going to be Davis. DJ Hahn tries driving, almost loses control. Finds Sporio. Sporio at the top of the key finds Hahn. Hahn at that far elbow. Sporio, bounce pass to Valacorsa, finds Parsons. Parsons fouled. Her shot is no good, but she will go to the line. Shatara Parsons has half the California points. She has 21. California has 42. Shatara Parsons having one heck of a game. 33 minutes played. 5 for 7 from the field as her first shot is up and good. 75% from the free throw line. And her second is good as well. She's 8 for 16, shooting 50% from the field. 9 rebounds. Getting close to that double-double. Hines finds Bowman underneath the net, and she wasn't able to capitalize, but Sporio does, as she is a fast break with 5:30 left. This game's tied up at 46. Nice move there from Miller to get by the defender. Hines makes a spin move, tosses it right to Parsons. Parsons has numbers. She'll take it herself, fakes right, and puts a shot up and good. Shatara Parsons takes back this lead for the Vulcans. She has 25 points. The Vulcans have 48. 5 minutes left to go in this game. And this is where it gets exciting, folks. Hines takes on Jasper, spins, passes it out to Bowman. Bowman no good, rebounded by Parsons. Now Jasper just trying to slow this game down. Sporio over to Hahn, tipped from Davis. Davis grabs a hold of it, puts an easy layup in the net. This game's tied once again. An absolute shootout here in California. Sporio Now Jasper to Valacorsa. Parsons unable to get her hands on it. DJ Hahn tries to get her hand in the cookie jar. No good. Making their way across the half-court line. West Virginia State slowing things down. Parsons read that like a book. Hines comes away with it. Tosses it out to Davis. Davis for three. She's been the sharpshooter. No good. Off the hands of California. And West Virginia State will rebound this one. Mari Grace makes her way back in for West Virginia State. DJ Hahn will take a seat for the Vulcans. Kushan will make her way back in. Jackson has Hines wide open, no good for three. Valacorsa gets the rebound. Sporio almost loses control. Kushan drives, shots up, and Kushan will be called for the charge. Anna Ross makes her way back in for West Virginia State. Kushan. That one's going to be broken up by Kushan. Jordan Miller lost control of it. Shatara Parsons swats this one away as Anna Grace tries to inbound. Shatara Parsons says no. Hines will come try to take care of the business, try to inbound this one. 3:30 left. This ball game is still tied up at 48. Something has got to give between these two teams. Inside to Anna Ross. Anna Ross can't control it. It's going to be off her fingertips, out of bounds. California would take control. Jasper in front of the California bench, slowing this one down. Bounce pass to Kushan. Kushan makes a move, puts a tough shot up. Parsons, she's fouled, and she will go to the line yet again. Not someone who you want to be fouling in this situation. 3 minutes left. Vulcans up, tied with West Virginia State, 48-48. Her first shot off the rim and in. California takes the lead, 49-48.
She has on mute. If you push push it up, it'll mute it.
Parsons, no, her second shot is no good. They still have that 1 point lead. Jackson finds Miller. Miller for three. Miller is good from three. 51-49. The Yellow Jackets really showing off that 3-point swagger. Kushan back to Jasper. 2:40 left in this game. The Yellow Jackets have a 51-49 lead. Kushan back to Jasper. Jasper fakes her shot, makes man miss. Jasper inside of Valacorsa. Valacorsa, her shot's up, good. 51-51, 2:25 left in this game. Jackson to Davis. Davis for three. Davis misses everything. As very faintly from the slim California crowd, you hear an air ball chant. Valacorsa will inbound this one. Waiting for the troops to get in position. This one's going to be underway. Jasper at the top of the key, bounce pass to Sporio. Sporio looks to her left, finds Jasper. Jasper playing game of pitch and catch with Sporio. Jump shot, good. California takes the lead. Under 2 minutes left in this ball game. Hold on to your seats, folks, because this one is going to get wild. Vulcans up 2 points. And this one's going to be inside. West Virginia State can't take control They miss a shot, rebounded by the Vulcans. Jasper slowing this one down. Minute 30 left. 15 to shoot. Sporio takes the bounce pass from Jasper. Floats it over to Valacorsa. Valacorsa makes a tough move. She puts her shot up. That shot's good. 55-51. California taking control in the waning parts of this game. Alexandra Jackson finds Hines. Inside to Bowman. Bowman's shot is no good. Parsons takes control. California looks like they're in the driver's seat now in the last minute of this game. 4-point lead for the Vulcans. A timeout for the Vulcans. Coach Strom just wants to bring the ladies over, have a word with them, and try to just calm their nerves as this one is tight. 54.5 seconds left, 55-51. Like I keep saying, you would never guess that this would be the outcome of the game. Coming into it, the 9-1 Vulcans taking on the 3-7 West Virginia State Yellow Jackets. Both teams making their way back out onto the court. Ball's going to be inbounded right to the left of media row. Couchon. Back to Jasper. 50 seconds left. Valacorsa. Looked like she had an open shot. Decides not to shoot. Under 10 seconds to shoot. Jasper makes a move. Drives. Jumper. Misses everything. Out of bounds. West Virginia State will take control. And this is where things can get hairy. Not getting points on that possession could be huge. 2-possession game, and the Yellow Jackets love to shoot threes. A timeout. And the referee thought West Virginia State called a timeout. Jumped the gun on the whistle. And, you know, sometimes those things happen in the PSAC. Hines takes on Jasper. Finds Bowman. Bowman was no good with that jumper. California will get that ball back as there was a foul. There's West Virginia State pressing. Sporio trying to avoid the foul. And there it is. 23.5 seconds left. California will go to the line. Jasper. Her first shot is good. Jasper, I'll tell you what, she's been coming in the clutch in these last few minutes of the game, making a lot of good plays, as well as Gina Valacorsa. And Jasper's second shot good, and a timeout's going to be called by West Virginia State. California, they've been trailing a majority of this game, but getting the points when they count is huge. And that's what they've been doing in the last, I'd say, 3 minutes of this game. California has led 2 minutes and 22 seconds of this game, and West Virginia State has led 28 minutes and 4 seconds. That's 77.7% of this game. California has led 6.5% of this game, but that doesn't matter, because a part of that 6.5% from California is right now in the last minute of this game. 23.5 seconds left. West Virginia State has the ball. They drive. That's Davis. Davis trying to find someone. Bounce pass to Hines. Hines wasting time. This one's going to go to Sporio. Sporio gets that ball away has Parsons all by herself, 10 seconds, under 10 seconds. Now 5, and this ball game is over. What a roller coaster we just went through, folks. California down over 75% of this game. The Yellow Jackets had the lead, but somehow, some way, California lights a spark under Shatara Parsons. She had 26 points. A very impressive game.